It's frightening how fast things can change, isn't it? I mean, it seemed like just yesterday that life was business as usual. When going to work or uni was normal. When seeing friends was normal. Even shaking hands was normal. Can you even remember that? And then all of a sudden everything changed. There was no more going to work or uni. No more seeing friends. No more even shaking hands. And I wonder when we will. And of course that was just the tip of the iceberg. For so many more around the world, the change has been, even more total. And even more tragic. It's frightening how fast things can change, isn't it? Corona has taught us that. And yet, incredibly, and I think confrontingly, according to Jesus in Luke 17, you ain't seen nothing yet. According to Jesus, there's another day coming where the change will be greater still. Even more sudden than Corona has been. And more total and tragic as well. And what day is that? Well, it's the day, Jesus says, when he will return as the judge of all the world. I think it was American President Ben Franklin who's famously quoted, "There is nothing as certain as death and taxes." And perhaps in light of Corona, you and I are prone to agree, but see, Jesus isn't. He says no. There's another great certainty that eclipses both of those. And it's Jesus' return as judge of all the world. And his return, Jesus says, that will be sudden. On a day we least expect. While we're eating and drinking and buying and selling and planting and building, I'll come. One of the many blessings of living in Australia these last months has been the warning we received that Corona was on the way. And the way we were able to get ready. But Jesus says it won't be like that with this. It will be even more sudden than Corona has been. And even more tragic as well for those found unprepared. I'll never forget the day I was asked by a friend about the husband she loved who didn't know Jesus. What did she say? She said, "How much time do we have when Jesus gets back to turn to him? How much time will my husband have when Jesus gets back to change his mind?" And what does Jesus say? Because of his love for us, because he wants us to be ready, he says none. No time. 0, nil. When Jesus returns, it'll be too late. You see, like the best kind of doctor who begs us to change, or the best kind of friend that tells us the truth, Jesus says now is the time to get ready for him. Now is the time to change our mind. Now is the time, as we saw there in those words from Luke 17, to lose our life to him who gave his life for us. Because you see, according to Jesus, that will be the difference on the day that he returns. That will be the question that decides what happens next. See, it won't be about what have we done, or have we been good, or have we belonged to the right kind of club. It won't be the rituals we did, or religion we had, or the rules that we kept, or at least pretended we did. No, when the greatest change to ever come upon this world comes, the decisive question that will decide our fate will be, have we lost our life to him who gave his life to us? Have we received the offer he makes to be safe from the judgment to come? Because you see, according to Jesus, it will come. Are you ready? Are you ready for the end?